In this video, I'm going to show you a very realistic outlook on Bitcoin, and I'm gonna go and show you in the chart the evidence that suggests that the next bull market will happen quite soon. So the next few months are going to be very, very interesting for Bitcoin, and I'm going to show you why. Look at this. We have evidence in the chart. I'm going to show you these 2 points in time because they will suggest that this time is not different, and we can see with a pretty clear view what's going to happen. So we have evidence, and evidence is the best. Previous price action could indicate future results. The trend is your friend. So let's look at the trend and I will show you exactly what's going to happen. So if you look at back in March of 2014, we had this descending triangle and Bitcoin broke down into the bear market. And also back here, we also saw a descending triangle in 2018, 2019, and we broke down here, as you can see, into the deepest trenches of the bear market. So basically the bear market low. Here we also saw a similar pattern and we broke down now. So what if this point in time, this point in time, and this point in time are all very similar to each other? Well, I'm going to talk about that in this video here. And these red lines here are the Bitcoin halvings. And I will show you why I believe that these Bitcoin halvings, they create the cycles, and we can see these cycles very beautifully here in the chart. So let's talk about this here real quick because I think it's very, very obvious to me that we have a very, very good chart to analyze. Let me also bring in the RSI because look at this. We can see huge similarities. And before I show you why the RSI here is showing us that these points are exactly the same, then let me tell you guys that if you want to trade Bitcoin on Bybit, click my link down below and you get $4,000 bonus into your account right now. And even more interesting is that on BitGet, right now with my link below, you get $20,000 in bonus. If you are a whale, I would suggest you go right now and sign up to BitGet, get your $20,000 bonus. On Bybit, a $4,000 bonus. That's $24,000 in general or in total. Now, let's talk about the RSI here. Look at this. So when Bitcoin broke down here, we saw the RSI on the weekly time frame break down below the oversold area here. The exact same happened here, right there. Exactly the same, like very, very similar. It's really crazy how this chart can show us these similarities. Now, the funny thing is that we see for the third time the exact same. So does this mean that we can predict the future? Well, I think probably yeah. So that's what we're gonna do now. What if we're gonna see the exact same price action? So let's make very, very easy calculations here. So from this point here up to the all-time high here, it took 152 weeks. And over here, from the low to the next all-time high, it took, or actually the all-time high was right there, 152 weeks, which is crazy, right? So what if there's going to be approximately another 152 weeks here? I mean, that's the would be quite an interesting, you know, calculation, right? That means that the next all-time high could be in May 2025, which is, well, it's still a long time to go, but it's a interesting measurement. But maybe more interesting is when do we break 70,000? That's interesting to know, right? Well, from the low to when we broke back above the relative high here, this was 115 weeks to break above 1K back there. And from here, the lowest point there, up to we broke above 20K here, took 105 weeks. So again, like the similarities here are just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. And if you like these kind of videos and if you want me to make these kind of videos more often, leave a thumbs up right now, because I do know that you guys like when I go back to my old trading videos, when I looked at the bigger picture, because these things we can use for our trading, right, in the short term. If we think a big pump is coming soon, then we can use that to our advantage when we put a trade on Bybit, for example, or Bitget, right? So it's very interesting. 105 weeks. What if we go from this low point up to 105 weeks to break above 70K? 105 would be right there. Well, that means that we could see Bitcoin break $70,000 in June 2024. That would be interesting. I think it's very possible. So that means the bear market will continue for a while, like 1 year, 2 years here, as you can clearly see, but we're going to break the all-time high quite soon. I mean, in the bigger scope of things, that's pretty soon in my opinion. But now that means that this is the time to invest. This is the time to build. That is the bottom line from everything I'm seeing right now. We are in a bear market, but this is the time to take advantage of the low prices and the fact that the competition is lower now. I built my whole empire in the previous bear market, and then when Bitcoin and the crypto space went up like this, I made biblical amounts of money, because I invested in the bear market. I'm doing the same right now. I'm building so much right now. I'm building my companies. I'm investing in hundreds of startups, and I'm accumulating Bitcoin as much as I can. Very, very important. Very important. So leave a thumbs up right now and subscribe to my YouTube channel right now if you believe that I am right. And press the notification bell, because if you like these videos and you want me to make more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel. I want to reach 1 million subscribers before the end of the year. Maybe that's possible. If you help me, it's going to be possible. And share this video right now. Actually, the best way to support my channel is to share my video. You press the link down below, the share button, and then you paste the link on Twitter, or you send it to someone on WhatsApp. YouTube loves when you share my videos. Thank you, guys. I love you. You are the reason why I'm here every single day, guys. Thank you. All right, so what is the next all-time high going to be, right? That's what everyone wants to know. So what if we do this from this point, or maybe we can check from the halving, from the halving point there to the all-time high. There was 3.4,000%. From this halving to this all-time high was 700%. So if we were to take just half of that, let's say 350%, then let's assume that we're gonna be, because at the halving we're usually approximately halfway of the all-time high here. So this is not an exact science, and I don't claim that this is an exact science, but let's measure approximately from 35K, just to have like an approximate look. I'm not predicting the future here. I'm just like, based on previous performance, at least getting some kind of ballpark estimate. That's all I'm doing here. This is not an exact science. I'm not going to claim that that's the case. So next all-time high could be here, if it's 350%, would be $162,000. I think we could go way higher than that, by the way, because this is just an estimate of the technicals. But what about the fundamentals? What about the fact that the monetary system is right now breaking down? The dollar is collapsing. There is a lot of different world events happening that are disastrous for the world economy and the population in general. So Bitcoin tends to do well in those kind of environments, because Bitcoin was meant to be a antidote to that. So I think that this is a great estimate, but I think that there are wild cards, black swans out there that could take Bitcoin to millions of dollars way faster than you and I have previously thought. So if you believe that Bitcoin will reach $1 million in the next 5 to 10 years, leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe right now, because I believe that's going to be the case. And below this video, I have links to so many things that I want you to check out right now. So go down below this video, explore the links. Some of them are affiliate links. Some of them are my own companies where I try to provide value for you guys. But subscribe to me right now, and Let me know in the comments what you think about this realistic outlook of Bitcoin for the next 2-3 years. And let me know in the comments also, is there an altcoin that you want me to make a realistic outlook on the bigger weekly time frame like this? Let me know in the comments right now, which altcoin should I take a look at and give you this big overview perspective. Let me know right now and see you over there. By the way, guys, I want to say to you something very important right now, so you don't miss out. If you haven't seen my Bybit tutorial with over 700,000 views and counting, go and click it right there. It's right now there. Go watch it, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.
This is the time to fight, to defend, and to conquer. For this is the age of honor, courage, and glory. This is our age.